Hi everyone and welcome to our mathematics form for chapter 2. Sorry, it's a math. Okay, because it is from maths chapter 1 in form 4. Okay, so there are some parts of the topic I will not explaining again because we already learned in mathematics form 4 so I think no need to explain again. So today, okay, we will learn more further about this chapter. Okay, so to begin our topic, okay, let us recall our previous study first. Okay, a quadratic expression is one variable, is an expression whereby the highest power of the variable is 2. Okay, so what will happen when we saying about this? Okay, you know how to represent this, this, and our first topic is how do we solving a quadratic equation. We have three methods. Okay, either we using factorization in our maths we learn about. Okay, we already learned about this one. And for the second method is computing the square, and the third method is for formula. Okay, in our mathematics, okay, I also introduced this formula, and I said it's an alternative way, but I'm not encourage you to use in maths because this is what only used in math lah. But this one, you can use in maths and maths also. So this one I don't need to explain because it's very easy. You learn in form 2 also. Okay. Next we learn what is completing the square. Okay, what is the method? Okay, so first thing we know about, okay, when we want to find the roots, means the x lah. Okay, what we do? Okay, basically we do the factorization. Today we're doing completing the square. When we're doing the completing the square, you must remember always make the first variable, means x squared. The first variable become 1, means the a must be 1, cannot be more than 1. Okay, must be 1. So what you can do, we can factor out the 2, make it like this. Our first step can do like this. Okay, or you can just divide it, since the two different steps, but the answer will bring you the same answer. We factor out the 2 inside here, and what we do inside first. Okay, we make this one become b over 2a, and here is a, and one variable after the first variable, means this variable after this. Okay, we will put this one. Okay, these two you make 0. You know why? Because okay, you can try to do if a positive minus this one, because both are same, so it will deduct together become 0, right? Because both are same. But because I want to saying that, okay, I can make from 0 become like this, so I can do another grouping. Okay, so I can make this become 3 parts. The first part is this one, the second part, and the third part. Okay, and C always remaining constant, it didn't change, remain unchanged lah. Okay, so what we do, always remember, if you see the B is here, you just put the negative. B is like this, so the B will be always like this lah. 2A, what is A? A you see from here, not from here, from here. Okay, do the same job, but these two you must square it, then you can simplify this group become like this. X, okay, because here is negative, so I put negative 3 over 2. Because 2 times 1 also 2, so I didn't put the times 1. I already done from here. I simplify it, become like this. Okay. And for this one, I already make become like I already done for this one. Then next thing, I will complete this because I can simplify it become positive positive 9 over 4, right? So next thing, I will simplify it. I will get this answer, right? And now I expand the 2 inside, so that here must times 2, here also must be times 2, and here also must be times 2. So when we done for this, we remain the x, the unknown value here, make the known value beside the equal, make it go right hand side. Okay, after you doing all this one, you can make it become like this: 2, okay, x minus 3 over 2, and you square it, you will get 1 over 2, right? And you divide with 2, so you can get x minus 3 over 2 square, you will get 1 over 4. And this step start to confuse you. Okay, remember when you want to make the square become here, go here, you must always remember square root must put the plus minus sign, because square root answer can give you positive and negative answer, so that you can make two answer for the x. This is how we do. Okay, this is how we do to get the answer for the quadratic equation using computing the square. Another method is using formula. We can using x equals to minus b plus minus d square minus 4ac. Remember to square root it, b square minus 4ac, okay, divide with 2a. You just sub the value here, and you can get the answer. But remember, okay, the textbook is telling you to make this step further, right? But okay, in my opinion, and also for the SPM marking system, they will just see this one and give you kaidah 1. Okay, kaidah 1, and your answer nilai 1, because you have to do this job, these steps. Okay, penggantian 1, kaidah 1, nilai 1. So you have 3 marks here. So no need to do too much, just do the simplest way, no need to further the steps. Okay, from here no need to do the further steps. And by using the computing the square, I can prove this formula. X equals to minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac divided with 2a. Okay, the first job you want to do, you make this first, right? You make this first, and the second step, you need to make the first variable, means the a becomes 1, so you divide with a, you factor out the a, and it become like this. Next, okay, next I can make this one become like this. Here is plus, is minus, right? Okay, I can make it like this. Must square lah, means b over 2a is your axis symmetry. Here is plus, here is minus. Okay, remember to square the terms. Okay, and then next job is make this one become a simplest. Calculate this one first. Okay, you can times it. Okay, every term must times with itself. So, and also you get answer this right. And later on, you can make the A explain each of the term. First term, second term, and third term must have times with the A. But here I already eliminate the A here because A times 1 over A equals to 1. Right? A times with 1 over A equals to 1. So, until here, the further step, you can simplify it. What will you do now? Okay, because our formula is like this, right? So you make the x become in the left hand side, make other value go beside, and then from this step I can eliminate the a, right? So I will do like this. Okay, first I make this term go to right hand side, become like this. That is the basic, mean the base of the discriminant b square minus 4ac. Okay, so but steady first, wait first. Okay, we must do one thing, make this one become the simplest. You can eliminate the a and the a square. Okay, the a not already hilang. A here the two can be eliminated, become b square minus 4a. B square over 4a. Next thing, you need to divide with a. Means this whole thing must divide with a, so that I can write like this: b square over 4a square, okay, minus c over a. And remember, make when you want to move this thing become a sign, please put plus minus square root. All the thing must square root. Okay, so this one whole term we just stay there, so that I can make this one go beside. You see, in every step b over 2a. That's why we're saying here y should be minus b, because here we already move to here, so that x equals to this whole term, okay, square root this square minus over 4a square minus c over a. Remember, when the positive go to negative side, become negative v over 2a. And we can do what? We can make the denominator become same for this fraction. For the second fraction here, okay, you must make the denominator same by multiplying 4a. Here 4a, here also 4a. So I can construct b square minus 4ac. That is the first term you can prove it. So you just put there first. And the second thing here, you already have the term here, so we can predict. Okay, the next step must be make the whole thing become same denominator, right? So wait first, because we have square here, we can, as you see, become 4a squared. So means when you square root 4a squared, it become 2a, right? And here will be remaining like this, because here also have plus minus, here also have plus minus. But remember, until here we already become 2a, no need to do plus minus. Okay, so we see we have the same denominator, we can simplify it, become like this: minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. And this video will be separated, become one of the part of the proving the formula. Next topic we learn about, okay, how do we, okay, form a quadratic equation from its roots. Okay, in normal way, what you do, we have the equation you want to make the equation, you want to get the roots, but today we want to get the quadratic equation from the roots. So first thing you need to know, what is this? This is the general form, and I want to make the a become 1. So I will divide with a. If a and b means alpha and beta are the roots of the quadratic equation, then I can say that x equals to alpha, x equals to beta. And because, okay, I can make it become the same answer, x minus alpha equals to 0, x minus beta equals to 0. So I can make these two equations become the same. So x minus alpha, x minus beta equals to 0. From there, I can explain it become like this. Then I will make a equation 2. Comparing the equation 1 and equation 2, I can get the answer is alpha plus beta equals to minus b over a. So that alpha plus beta is sum of the roots. Because here is positive b over a, we want to make here become a positive. So I can make the negative go aside here, so that my sum of roots equals to the negative b over a. How about alpha beta? They always remaining the same. So alpha beta equals to c over a. Wow, product of roots ca. So in my conclusion, I can say that x squared minus with the sum of roots x minus plus with the product of roots POR equals to 0. Okay, and for the Malay version, also the same job. Okay, but for the Malay version, SOR is hasil tanpa punca, HTP, and for the product of roots is hasil tanpa punca, HTB. Okay, and the same equation. Okay, now the steps to forming a quadratic equation. So first thing, you need to determine the roots first. Then the next step, you need to find the SOR and the POR. And by introducing this formula, we can make the quadratic equation. Okay, if both of the roots are reciprocal, how do we say that reciprocal? Reciprocal means it will present a fraction number, a fraction variable. For example, okay, just now I said if two of the roots is a reciprocal, it means the root is 1 over alpha and 1 over beta. I will add it up sum of roots. I multiply together, I will get 1 over alpha beta. Okay, but here we have some special cases. When you want to calculating the sum of roots, okay, sum of roots, we will realize term is called alpha square plus beta square. How do we determine the alpha square plus beta square? Okay, first thing, you need to make okay, alpha beta, you need to square it. Alpha plus beta square. Okay, the alpha square plus beta square actually is came from alpha plus beta, both, okay, they are square it. The whole equation, the whole expression, square it equals to, we expand the expression become alpha plus beta, alpha plus beta. Expand it become alpha squared plus 2 alpha beta plus beta squared. So from this equation, what we can get is, okay, what we can get is, okay, wait, what we will get here is like this, okay. Our formula, this is my representation. So I can say that, okay, this is 2 alpha beta, alpha squared. This one is beta squared. This is alpha plus beta. I square it. Here you can see the things. Alpha beta. Oh, here got alpha squared. Here got beta squared. So I can make this one the warga asing, pentatang asing, get out from my country. So I can make it become side here. So I can say that, okay, alpha square plus beta square equals to, okay, alpha plus beta square minus 2 alpha beta. That is the step to determine the alpha square plus beta square. Okay. So now we will move for solving quadratic inequalities. Why got inequalities? Okay, quadratic equation not just equation and also have the inequalities. So how we do? First thing, okay, we can do the same step like when we solving the quadratic equation, but these two steps remain the same. But now we need to determine the range of x satisfy the quadratic inequality. Okay, we can using these three methods to determine the range, because in equation form, okay, we can just state the answer. But in inequalities, okay, because it equal, right, not equal, can be more than or less than, so we can determine a range. You can using number line, tabulation, or graph sketching. The first method, number line, okay, represent the formula here. We already done for this one, the equation here, and later on construct a number line and make the smallest value on left hand side, the largest value at the right hand side, and draw the line like this. And here must be less than 1, here must be more than 2. Okay, you must sub the value here and you get the answer. Okay, what is meant like this one? The 0 that I bracket here actually is a test point for this area, because now here I want to determine the range, right? So I can using these inequalities, okay, to determine my range, determine the range of the x. Okay, so first thing, if x is less than 1, I can make the 0 as my test point for this part. So 0 minus 1, 0 minus 2, I can get 2 that is larger than 0. So this is the positive. Okay, middle here, I can say that you must between 1 and 2. What is the number between 1 and 2? Only the 1.5. You can say 1.1, but I suggest you to use the easy number. The number that easy to be calculate. For example, 3 over 2 is easy to calculate. Okay, you solve the 3 over 2 inside the inequalities and you get negative number. For this one is more than 2. You can choose the number that is approaching the number that you want to say, approaching to 2. So we can choose 3. Okay, 2.5 also can, but try to make it as the whole integer, whole number or fraction that is very easy to calculate. Okay, like this lah. So here we get a positive number, so that you can say this answer is proven. This answer is proven. Second method is tabulation. In this step, okay, we still do the same thing, but today we break the two different inequalities become like this. We break the first term, second term, and lastly we will combine together. In our first column, we will put the range of the value of x is smaller than 1. Middle here, I can say that between 1 and 2. Here is more than 2. Okay, you can using any test point, but remember using the same test point. Cannot change. It's first part, the second, the third. You check. Okay, here is negative, positive, positive, negative, negative, positive, positive, negative, positive. So I can say that this is proven because all the numbers here will become positive. Here, when it's positive, negative, 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 positive. So the inequalities is proven. Okay, is proven. Very easy, right? And we can using another method is called this method, graph method. Graph method easy. Just draw a graph and remember the roots. Put the smallest first and put the largest, and you see. If I getting the answer like this, how I do? Okay, s must be less than 1 and x is larger than 2. I can draw like this. Okay, draw like this. Okay, so for this step is very easy, but I am suggesting you to use this method. But if the question stated you to use that method, use the method. If not, you can using the simplest formula. This is the some ideas to tell you. Okay, if I saying x is less than a, means it goes here, so I put here. X larger than b, I will put like this. If tengah-tengah, ngam tengah-tengah, I will put like this. Can be so many better one. Okay, no worries. So for the quadratic inequalities, we will stop by here. So next, okay, we know about we can using quadratic equation to find the roots, but we can determine the roots of the quadratic equation by using the discriminant. B square minus 4ac is a discriminant. If the value of the b square minus 4ac is larger than 0, means this equation is have the two real and different roots. Dua punca nyata dan berbeza. If let's say b square minus 4ac equals to 0, it means the equation have two real and equal roots. Dua punca nyata yang sama. If the b square minus 4ac is less than 0, it means the equation has no real roots, tidak mempunyai punca nyata. And have one cases when b square minus 4ac equals or larger than 0, okay, it means this equation have real roots, but I don't know is same or not. You need to know about it. Okay, and how do we represent the intercept? Become like this, the intercept. b square minus 4ac larger than 0, you have 2 points intersect with the axis. But for the b square minus 4ac equals to 0, only one point intersect the axis. In also case saying that there is a tangent lah. But b square minus 4ac smaller than 0 means the graph does not intersect with axis. Another cases, okay, you can also saying that one curve and one straight line have intersect 2 times, means the line intersect with the curve 2 times. So we can say that b square minus 4ac is larger than 0, but only intersect one point, or the line is the tangent of the curve. So b square minus 4ac equals to 0. If let's say the curve does not intersect with the line, the straight line, we can say that b square minus 4ac is smaller than 0. Why? Because no roots. And also x can't be determined. Okay? So next thing, we will learn about the representation for the quadratic function. There are 3 ways to represent the quadratic function. Okay, the first is general form. We learned before. I think I don't need to explain it. Okay, second one is intercept form. Third one is vertex form. We will start from the first thing first. This one I think you know about it. I don't want to explain again. This partial symmetry, I think you know about it. The maximum minimum point need to explain, but the vertex, okay, the vertex means this is the axis symmetry, and here is the function of the axis symmetry, x and fx. And for this don't need to explain because we already learned in maths. You can see the video, okay, that I put up here. Okay, I already put up here, so you can just watch the video. Okay. The second one is intercept form. Okay, it is the expansion from the general form, become like this. Okay, if you want to prove this, to proving this one, very easy one. Okay, you compare this, you make the ax squared plus bx plus c, the general form. You factorize the a. Factorize the a first. Later on, you compare. Okay, factorize already. You compare both equation. And you can see this is the second one. P and Q are the roots of the x-intercept for fx. Okay, axis symmetry is, please remember, x equals to p plus q over 2. The same thing goes to here. The vertex The first part is for the axis symmetry, F axis symmetry. Very easy. This one no need to explain to you because this is for the intercept form. Next one is the vertex form. Fx equals to a x minus h square plus k, and k is the y-intercept and h is the axis of symmetry. A still same the graph, and these two I think about it. The vertex is hk. So how do we form this one? We doing the computing the square to prove this formula. We use the general form. We doing the computing the square. We do the same job. We do the same job until we make become like this. Can compare two equation. The first equation and the second equation. Here remains same. Here is same. So our h equals to negative b over 2a, and k equals to this whole thing. So understand. So we're using vertex form to determine the graph, right? Okay, our a using to determine shape. For h, determine the position, same like b. For the general form, same like b. And c, k and k is used to determine the position for the y-intercept. Same thing like value c in general form. By knowing these three forms, we can convert each form in different method. Vertex to general, we're doing expansion. From general to vertex, we're computing the square. From general to intercept form, we are doing factorization of formula. From intercept to expansion, for the intercept to general, we do expansion. Okay, remember when these two forms want to make it become a general form, always be expansion. When general form want to make the formula, the form become beside the left hand side is computing the square, right hand side is factorization. Still remember this thing? Yes, I want to sketch Quardratic function. The same steps, okay, like maths. But today, because now I already know about b squared minus 4ac, the discriminant, so I can using this one to determine the position of roots. So I can know about, okay, this graph, okay, the data will be the point you intercept with 1 or 2, okay. And doing the computing square method to determine the vertex and also the axis of symmetry. So it means we can doing from general form to become vertex form. Vertex form determine vertex and also axis symmetry. We will do factorization, determine roots and x-intercept because fx equals to 0. Okay. Actually, when we do the factorization, that form we call as the intercept form because our a already hilang, already gone. So no a beside here. We just remaining the x minus a, x minus p, x minus q. Okay. So you already know about this one. We're using our knowledge to determine the y-intercept. Okay. From the fx, from the equation, we can determine the y-intercept and plot and sketch the parabola smoothly. So that's all for our topic today. Now, okay, let's conclude our lesson today. We learn three things. One is quadratic equation, one is quadratic inequalities. From quadratic equation, we can determine the types of roots. We can find the roots, okay, by using formula completing the square, and we can determine the types of roots of the quadratic equation, okay, that involves discriminant. Okay, we can determine the b squared minus 4ac. Okay, we're using the b squared minus 4ac to determine the type of roots. We have three different things of 4. Okay, for real roots is b squared minus 4ac larger or equal to 0. For two real and distinct means different roots, b squared minus 4ac is larger than 0. Two equal roots, or I can say that that is one roots or repeat roots, b squared minus 4ac equals to 0. And also for no real roots, b squared minus 4ac equals to 0. Okay, quadratic equation can become a quadratic function. We can using these three forms to determine the shape, the position of the graph, okay, and also the position, okay, for the different graph, okay. And also quadratic inequalities we can solve by using graph sketching, number line, and also table method. I suggest you use graph method lah. So you need to know how to convert from general to vertex, from vertex to intercept, okay, or vice versa. So that's all from today. We will see in our next chapter. Next chapter is very easy chapter, system of equation. So that's all from today. We will see in our next chapter. Goodbye.